Good afternoon. This is another episode of Talking Business with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, or ICAB. I'm Lisa Padmore, Chief Executive Officer of ICAB. On June 5th, 2025, Mr. Damien Skeet became the next president of ICAB. Damien is a fellowship member of ICAB in public practice and has held several roles in the organization, including the office of Deputy President, supporting our last president, Ms. Tracy Marshall. On behalf of all members of ICAB, we thank Tracy for her leadership of ICAB over the last 2 years and her commitment to the accounting profession. On today's episode, we want to share the latest update on tax return filings from the Barbados Revenue Authority, or BRA. BRA released a notice last Friday, which ICAB shared with its members and our partners in the Barbados private sector. The notice included 3 main updates. For companies with fiscal year ends between January 1st and September 30th, 2024, the filing deadline date has been extended further to July 31st, 2025. For companies with fiscal year ends between October 1st and December 31st, 2024, the filing date has been further extended to July 31st, 2025. Taxpayers and tax agents were encouraged to use the revised 2024 corporation tax return to file their 2024 returns. The notice did not refer to the deferral of payment of any outstanding tax liabilities, which might have been due on or before June 16, 2025. ICAB, however, advised its members that tax liabilities should be paid on or before June 16, 2025, in absence of guidance from the BRA or the Ministry of Finance, Economic Affairs, and Investment. The notice also advised that draft corporation tax returns saved in the Tax Administration Management Information System, TAMIS, should be deleted, and that taxpayers and agents should use the revised corporation tax return, now available. ICAB sought clarity from the BRA regarding the draft returns that should be deleted. In March and April, ICAB actively provided the BRA with issues and errors experienced by our members after the 2024 corporation tax return was released. However, ICAB has not yet received a response from the BRA when it sought clarity regarding which draft returns should be deleted. It is unfortunate that taxpayers and tax agents will have to prepare new corporation tax returns, as the 2024 return takes on average longer to prepare than the 2023 returns, and tax agents in particular may not be able to recoup the costs associating with having to redo the corporation tax return for their clients. In addition to the deletion of older draft returns from TAMIS, the BRA recommended the use of Firefox as an operating system to ensure optimum performance on computers. Please note it is a recommendation and not a request to change your operating systems. Also note that some ICAB members have reported that they have used other operating systems successfully. Another recommendation offered was the clearing of your browser cache before submitting the electronic return. For those listeners who may not be up to date on the technology terminology, the cache is a temporary storage area that holds frequently accessed data to speed up data retrieval and improve performance on computers. Over time, that temporary data builds up and will eventually do the reverse of what the cache is designed to do. Instructions on how to clear your cache can be easily found on the internet, and the frequent clearing of your cache in general will go a long way in improving your computer's performance. Finally, the notice instructed taxpayers who need to file an amended return and are experiencing difficulties in doing so should contact the BRA using the following email address: feedbackreturns, all one word, @bra.gov.bb. To date, we've had 4 filing extensions, from March 15th to March 31st for companies with January to September fiscal year ends, then March 31st to April 17th for the same year ends, then April 17th to June 16th for all 2024 fiscal year ends. Now 1 further extension to July 31st. These extensions have been driven by problems being experienced with TAMIS and the impact of amendments made to the corporation tax return template because of the tax reform passed in 2024. It has made the filing of corporation income tax returns in the last quarter very frustrating for members of ICAB and taxpayers in general. Members informed ICAB recently of issues they are still experiencing, and we continue to communicate these issues to the BRA. However, ICAB believes it's time for the government to seriously address the weaknesses in the TAMIS platform and its impact on business facilitation in Barbados. I'm Lisa Padmore, and this has been Talking Business with ICAB.